There is here a little bit of avoidance of power. Are you avoiding your power in any way, shape, or form? But you see, your power stands, from what I'm understanding here, there are different types of power. And you have yet to discover in yourself an area, I see, where you will find milk and honey. If we start again with honey, like, this is a continuation, guys, of last night's message. If you are new here, the previous message was one of the funniest messages I've ever done, and here we go into that energy again. I absolutely love it, I'm not going to lie, but every single time seems like I get into that energy, I release a lot. There is a lot of release. And this is what's going to happen to many of you if that message resonates with you, and it's going to happen to you sooner rather than later, which I really believe. And this is, what I'm about to say, it is related to the fact that this is not all intuitive. This is facts, is what I hear. Because it is going to happen, and when it is going to happen, you will know, you will remember facts from the future in a sense, but it already has happened, if it makes sense. Okay, yeah. It already has happened. And there is more if we are to take into consideration the part of the universe that's called unconscious. Even there is more than intuition. That's a pioneering spirit over there which followed. If we follow the divine law, we are in to discover a whole new world in spirituality and science all together. Interesting. You see, we begin the message. Did we begin already? Yes, we did. A throat here is wide open. A neck is wide open. This can signify that the channel is ready to express. The channel is ready, bear with me, is ready to express. Someone is ready to really express something here. To the gods, someone here is having a conversation with the gods. But it is related to yesterday's message. Again, bear with me, we are getting there. This channel, this throat, might close temporarily, here and there, as a singer closes, as a singer maintains its voice at times through not speaking, not singing, I'm not sure what they do. That's how this channel will preserve its energies. Will stop sharing, will stop singing. For upgrades. This is very cryptic, very abstract. For upgrades. So you might be a speaker of sorts, a singer, a channeler. You are using your powerful, very open channel, throat, to sing, express, talk. But sing here is very, very emphasized. The symbol of all this is a bird, really, talking, singing to the universe. singing to the gods how wants to come through, and it seems like here and there you will close down the throat. Maybe you will stop sharing, you will stop channeling, you will stop communicating, singing, for upgrades to take place. Maintenance, in a sense, here. Okay. Remember, again, seems like Spirit here is insisting this is a continuation of yesterday's reading. Seems like some people energies, some energy is correct said, didn't know what they are messing with when they mess with you. All the thorns that are being sent your way, or that were sent your way in any way, shape or form, they are automatically placed. There is an energetic bank of karma, you see, which is right by the unconscious, area of the universe, the untapped territory, if you want. That's exactly what it is, the unknown territory, that place where we are all afraid to go, yet it is part of our journey, the journey of the alchemist here. There is where we find true love, there is where we find everything that we have been asking for. And that is the case for many and for all. Staying in a comfort zone, in a safety zone, is only keeping us or someone, us, in a loop in the false matrix, right? And so you oh my God, you guys, this is such a profound message, bear with me. You are someone I'm speaking to, or maybe this is someone you know, that you are here in your alchemist journey, or you are about to enter, and because of that you enter in the grace of the divine. The divine here is protecting you, really, like that. The owl that we have in this deck there is like an automatic, you are God's precious right now, in a sense. This is mine, it's my precious, is what God says here. And you are being given special rites of passage. Can you hear this plane? There is something about planes also, but we will see. Flying. You are being given special rites of passage. You are being given, your wounds are healing 100 times faster. The way you see things is expanding tremendously. Just because you listened. Just because you listened. And all in this journey, all that's being sent to you, it's almost like God takes it and puts it in the karma bank, puts it in the karma bank. And all these individuals, all this energy, because it is an energy, overall, you think it's a person, you see. This is a huge truth. Hallelujah. Preach. This is a huge truth. You think it's a person that wants to do harm to you, but it's actually a whole entity. It's a whole entity. And it's big and it's dark. And so my phone got activated when I said that. Can you imagine? So crazy. And so that's one reason why people that are waking up and they are going into this alchemist journey, they are being super attacked. They are now in the spiritual warfare. They are now in this and that. The spiritual warfare is actually the dark force matrix, and not only, is what I just heard. Fighting back, because you are going against the grain, right? Against what? Against the dark. First is within you. And so in this journey, this energy through people, because people that are not doing the work and they are not in the process of getting to know the shadow that runs them, they will come against you in every single corner. But you see, in a specific case here, in your case, there is a collective of anointed ones. And this anointing goes so profoundly and deep in some. Here we go. And I'm seeing honey pouring through all the layers of the consciousness of these individuals, right? And so if a fly meaning a karmic energy, tries to interfere with your path or with you, it gets stuck in your honey. It gets stuck in your honey. And I don't think the fly can survive after. You see, the transformation spirit is always around them, around these people that want to interfere with you or harm you in any way. And if they decide to interfere in your honey, they are going to get honey on their little fly wings. And then the transformation spirit, it is going to have them immediately after undergo a super profound process of, or training even wants to be expressed here, where they will see crystal clear what they have done onto people. And you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be here this instant karma, if you want. It is not going to be paid in the sense of, look what you have done to my anointed one. Although that can be the case many times. In some situations, what someone needs to understand watching is, they will have their instant karma, their eyes will be open, they will get to smell their own shit in regards to something they have done to someone else. And they will have their heart broken. I don't know if they will understand that that's happening because they touched an anointed one. This is what was happening so far in the energies, and what is still happening, but not for a long period of time, because in the near future things are going to change. And things are getting a little bit more serious for these individuals. So you see, honeybee. We will see if honeybee comes out. You are definitely an anointed one, and you have a whole lot of honey coming out of you in your layers. And if you are being guided, or you will be guided in the near future, maybe the time is now, you will know, every single one of you will know when this is going to happen. If you are guided to retreat, if you have a retreat from your families, retreat from your friends, retreat retreat, and I'm seeing in my mind's eye a card from a romantic deck, romance deck, that says retreat, but there are two people in the picture. Maybe you have to retreat with someone. However it applies. It's very cryptic, very silent, this message, really. Maybe this is exactly the message, silence, for a collective. Go and do so, because there is an upgrade in your channel. There is an upgrade in your channel. You see all that honey now. All that honey now in your, okay, in your field is being jarred up. We are putting the honey in jars. We are having like a whole pantry full of honey jars. And because we are now preparing to upgrade, there is an upgrade in the books. Okay? And I hear Eli predicted this. Oh wow. So here is what I found now about Eli. Was a significant figure in the Bible, serving as a high priest and judge of Israel during the time of the judges. He is best known for mentoring the prophet Samuel and for his role in the early chapters of the book of Samuel. Eli's story is marked by moral failures, particularly the corruption of his sons, Hophni and Phinehas, which ultimately led to the prophesied downfall of his family. Eli's dual role as both a spiritual leader and a civil judge highlights the complexities of his character and the challenges faced by Israel during that period. Interesting. Okay, so let's go into our dynamic, the dynamic for the day. And we have fish, you see, interesting, we have a fish coming out, not of the water, but it's coming out from the earth through concrete, and it's sitting now in our vision in the grass somehow. It's not, there is no water here. It's a fish out of water, but somehow came out of concrete. Very interesting. And oh dear, I really don't like this card or the energy that it carries, but it's not that bad. Okay, and as I was saying, it's not that bad. I feel like this energy is healing, but is it? You see, the energies are very interesting. It is almost like there is something really big happening here. Your upgrade, there is something prophesied, maybe a prophecy of sorts happening here for the planet, for a community, for an individual, all of the above. I'm going to put this card on the deck, back on the deck. Not sure why just yet. Let's see, let's move further. Oh, but who that belongs to? And now we have the ocean, we have the fish and the ocean, you guys. There is something here with, remember I put the card in the back in the deck. There is something here with this devilish energy around you, and it interferes with the process of you, fishy, going to the ocean. Whatever, we are going to try to understand what that is supposed to mean. It's super abstract here. You are a fish to be in the water, but yeah, now you are on land. And although you can adapt, because you're a super fish here, you're not like a regular fish, you are an ancient one. And although you can somehow transform here and have 4 feet, 4 paws, your place is back in the ocean. But you see, they say the ocean is in you and you are in the ocean. And although that is true, you need to be in the ocean. You need to be physically in the ocean. Is any of this making sense to any of you? This is so abstract today. Jesus Christ. So you are a fish. You are someone that you are out of your comfort zone or out of your home. You are out of your you are out of that which makes you function best. And maybe some people, some energies, some generations I hear taught you or brought you this information to help you be okay with the situation you find yourself in. And although you can survive, you thrive in the ocean. So you are not where you are supposed to be. Long story short, you are not where you are supposed to be. But what you don't see coming is the ocean is coming to you. The place you are supposed to be is coming to you. As a matter of fact, the doors are opened and you are passing through the entrance. You are entering the ocean as we speak. Moses. Was Moses? Yeah, definitely he had he was a Hebrew prophet who led the Israelites out of slavery in the Exodus. Okay. Yeah, there is something related to abandonment anyways, to Moses. But anyhow, yeah, you see there is a lot about prophets here, a lot about prophecies, prophets, and definitely here you are not someone that likes or wants to be in the world that is created at the moment. You feel this might be it. You might feel like a fish out of water in a certain situation, in a certain dynamic. You are a fish out of water in a certain dynamic here. That's that. But you are entering the ocean, fishy. And you are being helped here. You have a helper. a being of light. Can be just spiritual or can be someone in the physical, but there are not many. You are going to make many like you or invite them in the ocean. Time. Time is on your side. The time is now, or time is on your side. The time is now, or time is on your side. Now, a certain romantic interest might enter the scene. Let's call it a friend for now. Let's call it a friend for now, okay? Let's continue with some animal spirits now, and let's see more about this friend. This is a continuation for yesterday's reading for me. Whoa! Shark in reverse. Ocean, fish, shark in reverse. The shark in reverse talks about some energies here. This can be the thoughts of someone around you, the thoughts of people around you, of certain community, a family, that they hold you back unknowingly. They hold you back through the definition of time. Meaning, you're not going to make it. Where are you going? You're going to something here. You're going to end up alone. You are going to die alone. So you might be here pressured by time, but I don't think this is you. You are not. This is someone else coming in the picture and just infusing you with this energy, or somehow it's around you. But this worked so far. I'm on the money. I'm on a lot of money here. This worked so far because you were out of water, and now that you are about to enter the ocean, our shark is dissipating. Again, goodbye. I'm going to put it back in the deck because it's not even worth it to keep it on the table. And now you realize that time was always on your side, and you do understand life, if it applies. You do understand the big picture of things. You are definitely here, a helper, a humanitarian. I don't know how to pronounce this word. Samaritan. Yeah, that one. A humanitarian is good. And I wanted to call you a leader, but let's even take that word out of the picture. You are here onto something. You are on the money, guys, with something here. Our little fishy here. You are smelling this that looks like a pentacle here. It's like you're just going straight to it, like, yay! Yeah. If we are going to think about the time as a connecting energy between you and the ocean, which is exactly where you are supposed to be, which is your environment, which is your home, which is the people that really love you, which is a community that really respects and appreciates you, which is the arms of a lover, the arms of God, communion with God. You are right on the money. Right on the money. You're like, whoa, and then boom, straight home. You are going straight home. You are going home here. Probably this is the title of this reading. You are going home. So there is a friend in the mix here. Two cards. Okay, so we have a buffalo. And I become a little bit emotional right now. But you see, not even these are my emotions, or a little bit sad. It's not mine. That means it is, none of this pertains to you. In your journey towards the ocean, I think I said this 10 times so far, you are experiencing all these energies that are not yours, all these thoughts that are not yours, all these blockages that are not yours. You are a winner, and you are made to win. You are made to jump, to dive into that ocean like no other. Dragonfly. You see through the BS and through the illusion. And if not, okay, here is the thing. If you didn't see it so far, now you are seeing it. You are just about to see it. You are about to find out that something here belongs to you. This is a pentacle. This can be, what is this, spirit? A new offer of sorts. This is a new offer that's coming from a friend. And when I say friend, it has this ethereal vibe. It doesn't matter if it's ethereal. It can definitely manifest instantly here in a tangible thing. It is tangible already, and you are about to find out that this offer is yours. It was being prepared for you for ages, and you are about to grasp it. You're about to oh my God, guys, this is so beautiful. You're about to take it, you're about to grasp it, you're about to make it yours. And when that is going to happen, someone here, or many people, a community, an audience, they are going to change the way they see you now. There is something here about reputation, about how you are being, what your name says to people. I don't know if your name or your reputation here suffered lately, or suffered because you were out of the ocean. You were not home. And so your name suffered here. I feel stabbed with a sword. The sword wasn't even a sword made to stab someone. Actually, it's one of those swords that they use it in Olympic Games. I don't even know how you call that. I forgot. So those are not like meant to stab people, but you were stabbed by one of those, and it hit you deep. It created almost like an infection in your energy field, but here the divine again interfered and pulled that out of you. It sucked that out of you. They had no chance to win at life. They had no chance to win at life. They were going against life here. You are here one with life. You are one with life. You with life, you are same direction. An energy here is your opposite direction, and you are going against the grain, against it. So it stabbed you. In other words, more truth would be said in this way. Whatever this energy was doing, they didn't know what they were doing. And you know, as you realize this, and you realize it from the portal of your heart, these energies, they didn't know what they were doing, really. Your transformations, your upgrade, your transformation begins. Buffalo. Okay, we can end this message with a couple of tea leaves. Very interesting. November. You see, the sun here talks about a certain offer here, an offer that belongs to you, something tangible again, and maybe this is going to happen. This is going to happen as soon as you decide you are done with other people's misconceptions of you, and you understand from the bottom of your soul that they don't know what they are doing, and that they are under the spell of the divine for a reason. And victory in some endeavor. Victory in some endeavor. With this November card and victory in some endeavor, I'm really, you finally understand something here. I'm really getting a movie, My Sweet November, I believe it's called, Sweet November or My Sweet November. It's quite old movie. It's from 2001, Sweet November. And so what about that? So let me read about this movie a little bit to you. Sweet November follows the story of Nelson Moss, played by Keanu Reeves, a workaholic advertising executive in San Francisco, who meets Sarah Deaver, played by Charlize Theron, an unconventional woman. After a chance encounter at the DMV, Sarah proposes a unique arrangement. They will spend the month of November together, during which she aims to change his life for the better. As the relationship develops, Nelson discovers that Sarah has terminal cancer, which complicates their romance and leads to emotional challenges. Despite the criticism, and now I'm reading a little bit about critical reception. Despite the criticism, some viewers found it to be a moving experience, appreciating its emotional depth and the portrayal of love in the face of adversity. Yes, this is what I'm getting here. There's a beautiful message here. As soon as you basically, how can I put this into words, God? As soon as you understand that someone or a certain collective audience here, they don't know what they are doing, this offer is yours. And I know we have November on the table, but the time can be now, but the time can be November. And so it is. Well, that was the message for today. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one.